chips, something like that.
Our stop at Red's today includes picking up our resupply bucket, taking a shower, and getting some lunch at the cafe before we head back out. That's the store where we pick up our resupply. They have the cafe over here where we're gonna have lunch. And we just took our showers and charged our electronics. We left Red's Meadow just after lunch and started the climb uphill through a burn area. It was very exposed, but there were lots of interesting plants that caught my attention. This section is so hot and exposed. We've been going through it for almost an hour, but I think we're getting close to tree cover soon. This is tough. Storm clouds on one side, blue on the other, and we're hearing the thunder. Nothing like a little lightning and thunder to put some pep in your step.
Yeah.
We're about a mile from camp. We're hoping to get there before it pours on us. All right, this is our camp spot. We've got the creek down there in the background. There's some nice rocks to lean on. We beat the storm here, kind of. It was just drip, drip, dripping on us. But then as soon as I got the tent set up, the blue sky came back. That feels good. Good morning. We are getting ready to leave camp. We have 5 miles uphill dry zone to start with this morning. And we're hoping to get to Lake Virginia today. So I found pumice. Pumice is a volcanic rock, very, very lightweight, full of holes. And the most cool thing about it is it floats. So there's been a lot of volcanic rock in the area, but this is the first time I'm really noticing pumice. All right. Those are Stan's footprints. He's up ahead of us. But it looks like the rain that came through yesterday, that thunderstorm, looks like it wetted down this area. And that's why we're seeing the footprints like this against the slightly damp soil. But the dampness on the ground ended right on the other side of our campsite, right on the other side of the creek. So I think it rained right up to where we stopped for the night. for a snack break. We're still in the dry section. We can see some not so nice looking clouds over there. We've got blue sky in this direction, but this is what I'm worried about. So we'll see. It might rain on us today. We're hearing thunder.
Huh?
So we're gonna finish our snack. I'm gonna put on our pack covers. It's definitely thundering. Yep, that's some angry sounding thunder. So it started raining. I think it's just a sun shower right over here. Let's hope. It's shining over there. We're just not over there. We're over here in the rain.
Hello.
Right. The sun came out. We took off all our rain gear. And now it's thundering again. So we're gearing up for the rain again. And we have another hill to climb. And there's the thunder. Don't know if you can see, but it's raining on us. I just saw the lightning. It's right on that ridge over there. All right, so I need to fill you in. It's basically poured on us, rained on us, thunderstorms. We made it to camp at Virginia Lake, but it was still raining, and we set up the tent in the rain, and we were cold and wet. We're trying to dry everything off. I put on some dry clothes. So that's sort of what happened since I last videoed. So we're going to try to rest a little bit, get something to eat. It's still early in the day. We got here around 2:30. Hopefully the rain will let up, but we're going to have some lunch now. Virginia Lake on a not so nice day. It stopped raining for at least a few minutes. I was really looking forward to spending the afternoon swimming in Virginia Lake, but the cold, the rain, and the thunderstorms derailed that plan. Instead, when the rain stopped, we went searching for Stan, who was nowhere to be found. Good morning. It's about 5:30. It's hard to get motivated this morning to get moving. It's still cloudy out, so I don't know what the weather's going to be like today. Everything is still wet. Not looking forward to putting on wet clothing again today. So I'll check in again once we're packed up and moving. We ended up losing Stan when we got here, because we got here at different times and it was raining. So we were set up over here in front of the lake, and he was way over there on the side of the lake. But we found him last night. Fish Creek descends down into the gorge. trail's right alongside it. All right, here we go. We're starting up Silver Pass. Almost to Squaw Lake, probably about another 2/10. The rain keeps dribbling on us and then stopping, then the sun will come out and then it'll rain on us again. We keep taking the rain gear on and off. But we're gonna take a little break at Squaw Lake and then regroup.
All right, we are at Squaw Lake, waiting out a storm, the afternoon thunderstorm. We can't catch a break.
Nope.
Good thing John and Carol have a triplex.
All right, we are all sitting in the tent at Squaw Lake. We got here just as the thunder was really starting to boom.
Hi.
Stan's in here too. We set up, the biggest tent, so we're all hunkered down in here. We're not sure what's happening yet. We have a couple of possible plans for where we go next. A lot of it may depend on when the rain stops, but it's raining pretty good now. So I'm just gonna eat my lunch and see what happens.
And I'm
we'll
gonna
let
eat
you
a
know.
Sour Patch.
We've been sitting here in a state of indecision. Every time it seems like it stops, the rain comes back. Then it was hailing. We've been here for probably 2.5 hours. Stan lasted about an hour with us, and then the first minute the rain stopped, he took off, and then the rain came right back. So he's up ahead of us somewhere. So if the rain doesn't come back in the next couple of minutes, we'll pack up and follow. Still here in the rain. It's still sprinkling a little bit, but it's calmed way down. The trail goes up that way. So we're thinking we might make a push for it. It looks like we might have a little window. What I remember about this pass is that it's a false summit. So it looks like that's it right up there. It's not. So Island Pass would have been over that way. And we just heard thunder. So we've decided to take the Goodale Pass trail as an alternate. It heads down to VVR anyway. We're leaving the JMT. We're going to take Goodale Pass. At least it's walking toward better skies. We're starting to get big thunder behind us. We had gone about a mile to Papoose Lake when we noticed Stan's tent. And since the thunder was at our heels, we set up right next to him. We made it just in time. All right, it is so cold this morning. I'm shivering. It's about 40 degrees right now. I can't feel my fingers to do anything. But we're getting ready to head out. It's a little after 6. We decided to take Goodale Pass instead of staying on the John Muir Trail down to the ferry dock for VVR. We're getting off at VVR anyway. That's the end of our trip. But we heard going all up and down the trail yesterday that the ferry is not running to VVR. So Goodale is actually kind of a bypass, almost a shortcut, like doing one side of a triangle instead of two. Because if we got down to the ferry dock, we'd have to walk the entire length of the lake because there's no ferry. So we decided that we're going to take this pass instead. So I've never done this section. I've never gone over Goodale Pass. So it'll be interesting. Lake of Lone Indian. And that was Papoose Lake where we stayed last night. And we're starting up Goodale Pass. Closer to the top. Hopefully that's not a false summit. But interesting, we've got snow right there. We're walking over to touch the snow.
Yep, that's snow, all right.
This is a false summit. We're actually still going way up there. I can see Stan, like right over there, up ahead of us. More climbing. The altitude is really making me breathe heavy. And if that's another false summit, I'm gonna have a hissy fit. We made it to the top of Goodale Pass.
Yay.
About 11,000 feet.
That's pretty high.
Yeah. It's nice up here.
And we finally got the sun. Yeah. Warming us up a little bit. My hands are frozen.
We're going to stop and have some breakfast. All right, so we're going to head down toward VVR. The plan is to go all the way today. Our original plan was to take the JMT, go most of the way to VVR, and then catch the morning ferry, get there tomorrow morning. But since we're going over Goodale Pass, we're just going to hike all the way down and in, get there this evening instead of tomorrow morning. More dark clouds. And we're beginning to hear the thunder. Right. We've got a little over 4 miles to go to get there. We're hearing a lot of thunder, so we both put our pack covers on. He's trying to log. I'm going across this way. I hate logs. This is why I don't do them. Please be careful. We're getting our first view of Lake Edison. So we're getting closer. Look at this giant tree here. Huge. On we go. We've got a burn area. The trail in this section is overgrown, ridiculous, and not so much fun. Full of brambles. A lot of trees we've had to step over. This is better.
Not really.
Just everything is hard to find the path. Which makes it slow going. Oops.
What?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What happened?
I just stepped in a hole. I'm okay. And you can't see the floor of the path. It's hard sometimes. Right, we seem to be coming out of the burn area, and we've exchanged prickly bushes and downed trees for a kind of swampy section. Just got both my boots full of mud. Hopefully we're almost there. Since we arrived at VVR a day early, the room I had booked wasn't available yet. So we rented a cabin and tried to control our gear explosion. The next morning, we switched rooms, and we took a 0 day, which included laundry and some nice loaner clothes, exploring the property, where we added our name to the fire pit logs, and played a game of horseshoes, which my husband won, and a lot of really great meals. Had to see you in action.
Look how clean the kitchen is.
I'm not surprised. He wanted the whole backpacker experience, so he's doing VVR's version of work for stay.
That's a good picture. Hey, dish boy. Yeah.
We were supposed to come in this morning, but the weather was so nasty. We came in, did a little extra, and came in last night. That little cabin there behind us, that's where we stayed last night, and then we switched this morning to the room that we had booked for today, and we shuttle out tomorrow morning. We had a lot of curveballs thrown at us this trip. Let's see, Stan forgot his headlamp. Luckily I have an extra flashlight that I was able to loan him. The water filter that I tested before we left started getting slower and slower and slower. And then Stan's water filter stopped working altogether. And his water collection bag got a big leak in it. So filtering water became kind of a chore. We had some unexpected, really long rainstorms. 2 of the lakes we planned to swim in, it was just, raining and hailing, and, we spent most of the time in our tent at those lakes. The ferry over to VVR was not running when we got here. It turns out that the boat captain had passed away. So it was very sad. Meant that we changed our plans and we came in a different way over a different pass. I'd say those were some of the major curveballs. But we still had fun. All right, we are saying goodbye to VVR. We're waiting for the shuttle to come and pick us up and take us back to Fresno. We had a good, needed amount of rest and a lot of great food. So it was fun, and now it's time to go home.
Definitely fun.
We booked our shuttle with Jim at Sierra Mountain Shuttle, and it showed up right on time. The road out of VVR is a long, twisty, one-lane mountain road. It's not a journey for the faint of heart, and I give the shuttle drivers a lot of credit.